We begin with the massive terror bust in the joint operation between Jammu and Kashmir and Faridabad police that is having serious implications. Police in Jammu and Kashmir said that 2 doctors from Kashmir who were arrested in Haryana's Faridabad and Uttar Pradesh's Saharanpur in recent days were allegedly part of an interstate and transnational terror module which worked for the terror groups Jaish-e-Mohammad and Ansar Ghazwat-ul-Hind or AGH. Police busted the terror module while investigating the appearance of posters supporting Jaish-e-Mohammad on the outskirts of Srinagar city. Police also said that they seized around 3,000 kilograms of explosives, chemicals, inflammable material, electronic circuits and timers, as well as guns and ammunition from the module. Among this was 350 kilograms of explosive material recovered from the Faridabad residence of one of the arrested doctors, terming it a major counter-terrorism success. The police said that the 2 arrested doctors were among 7 people arrested in connection with the case. Two doctors from Kashmir arrested in Haryana's Faridabad and Uttar Pradesh's Saharanpur were reportedly part of an interstate and transnational terror module.
जैसे ये पिछले कुछ दिनों से फरीदाबाद पुलिस, हरियाणा पुलिस और J&K पुलिस का एक जॉइंट ऑपरेशन जारी था और ये अभी भी जारी है। मैं ये बताना चाहूँगा ऑपरेशन अभी भी जारी है, जिसके अंतर्गत एक एंटी टेरर मॉड्यूल पे काम करते हुए हमारी दोनों की जॉइंट टीम ने यहाँ पे जो है काम किया, जिसके अंदर एक एक्यूज को पहले यहाँ से पकड़ा गया था जिसका नाम है डॉक्टर मुजम्मल, और इस पे आगे कार्रवाई करते हुए जो है कल जो है रेड्स की गई और जिसमें रेड्स के दौरान यहाँ पे लगभग 360 केजी के आसपास इन्फ्लेमेबल मटेरियल है जो कि संभावित अमोनियम नाइट्रेट है। मैं क्लियर करना चाहूँगा कि इट इज़ नॉट RDX। मैं इस बात को क्लियर करूँगा क्योंकि कई जगह ये चल रहा है, तो मैं क्लियर करना चाहूँगा इट्स नॉट RDX। तो ये इन्फ्लेमेबल मटेरियल है। इसके अलावा कई और ऐसा सामान जो टेरर एक्टिविटीज़ में जिनका संभावित इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है, जैसे टाइमर्स, लगभग 20 टाइमर्स विद बैटरीज 4, और इसके अलावा कुछ अन्य सामान है जो है यहाँ बरामद किया गया है। साथ साथ ही जो है जो फायर आर्म्स में एक कैरन कॉप राइफल विद 3 मैगजीन्स एंड 83 लाइव राउंड्स, एक पिस्टल विद 8 लाइव राउंड्स, 2 एम्प्टी कार्ट्रिजेज और 2 एडिशनल मैगजीन्स हैं जो इनसे जो है रिकवरी की गई है। और इसके अंदर जो है अभी जो है कार्रवाई जो है दोनों की हमारी जॉइंट पुलिस की कार्रवाई जो है जारी है।
किसको लेके गई है यहाँ से पुलिस?
इमाम साहब, मस्जिद के इमाम साहब।
मस्जिद के इमाम साहब।
हाँ।
क्या नाम है उनका?
इस्ताक।
आपके कौन लगते हैं वो?
मेरा आदमी, मेरा हस्बैंड।
क्यों लेकर गई है, कुछ पता है?
पता ना मुझे किसके लिए गई था।
पुलिस इससे पहले भी आई थी पुलिस आपके यहाँ?
नहीं।
अच्छा,
कभी भी नहीं।
कितनी उम्र है उनकी?
वही 35 साल।
आप कब से रह रहे हैं यहाँ पे इमाम साहब के साथ?
30 साल हो गए।
30 साल से। कहाँ रहने वाले हैं आप? ऐसे
निवाज।
तो यहाँ मस्जिद में खाली नमाज पढ़ाते थे?
निवाज पढ़ा
और बच्चों को पढ़ाते थे?
बच्चे
नहीं पढ़ते आप?
नहीं पढ़ते।
यहाँ से मस्जिद में कब से थे ये इमाम साहब?
20 साल हो गए।
20 साल।
तो पुलिस आई थी, क्या पूछ रही थी पुलिस?
उन्होंने करे अपने वह नु करो नु डायरेक्टर हाथ पकड़ के ले गए।
And now we have Aparna Jha joining us live with the latest. Aparna, talk to us. The police have said in a press release, that these 2 doctors were among the 7 people who have been arrested in connection with the case. What is the latest that you're picking up?
Yes, Krishna, in a major counterpart with the Haryana Police and Jammu and Kashmir Police, 2 rented flats have been found out where earlier we have heard that 360 kilogram of the explosive material that were found out, and now we are here at the spot of another rented flat. You can see in the visual, this is the same rented flat which is just 4 kilometers away from the Dhoj village, and it is in Fatehpur Tagi, and we'll quickly show you the visual inside as well. What is there, how does this rented flat actually look like. So as you can see in the visual that this is very small rented flat where 2,659 explosive materials were found out, and this is in Fatehpur Tagi, which is just 4 kilometers away from the Dhoj village. And as you can see here in visual, we have the staircase, and the entire area is very small. And from here, after 3 to 4 hours of joint operation by Jammu Kashmir Police and Haryana Police, what we found out was 2,653 explosive materials. And also here you can see in the visual we have 2 rooms here which is very small in size, and from these rooms only these explosive materials were found out. And earlier also 360 kilogram of explosive material were found out from the rented flat in Dhoj, and also there were some timers as well, that is apart from explosive material, few timers, and that is basically used to make timer bombs. So you can understand what kind of national conspiracy has been built up here in these 2 rented flats. And also as you clearly mentioned that 7 doctors were involved, out of which 2 doctors' name have been identified, that is Adil, and second one is the Dr. Shakil, and the third one is a lady doctor who was also involved. And all these 3 are connected with the Al Falah University. Also earlier if we talk about how this nexus came in light with the Jammu Kashmir Police. So on October 27, what we saw was Muhammad Adil, which is the first accused. He was sticking poster in Jammu and Kashmir, and that poster was related to Jaish-e-Mohammad. And after that, local police probe in, and they took a look at the CCTV footage, after which Muhammad Adil was found out. And then police further investigated into this matter, after which Muhammad Adil was even arrested from Saharanpur, Uttar Pradesh. So you can see that there is a link between different states here, and since it's a matter of national security, so you can imagine how the security has been breached, that from 2 rented flats, one 360 kilogram explosive was found out, and from another flat 2,563 explosive material were found out. Over to you.
Aparna Jha, they are joining us with the latest from the ground, from one of the places where the terror busts have taken place. Nearly 3,000 kilograms of explosives being found. Aparna, also, what exactly have you heard from the police as such? Where is the investigation headed from here on?
Apart from this, investigation will take place in different states as in Uttar Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Haryana, and also few other rented flats have been alleged that there are few other rented flats that are in link with these doctors. And also as you clearly heard that they are kind of linked with the Jaish-e-Mohammad terrorist gang. And we are here at one of the flat where we clearly saw the visual and how these things were prepared here as well. And also there are 2 to 3 other flats apart from these 2 flats which we clearly mentioned about the Dhoj and Fatehpur Tagi, and police is continuously investigating about that, as this is a matter of national security. And the big question that comes in light is how the security was breached, that such a great amount of explosive material, such huge amount of explosive were bought here in these 2 rented flats, which police has found out after investigation. And this as you can see in the visual, this is a very small flat which was rented. And although Dr. Shakil, who is the owner of this flat, who was living in this rented flat, not the owner, and he usually don't come here at this place. Also, he doesn't live here, is what we learned from locals. But he reside in Al Falah University, which we mentioned that all these 3 doctors whose name has been in light, these 3 were connected with the Al Falah University. So basically, these 2 rented flats, which we mentioned right now, one in Dhoj and other in Fatehpur Taga, there they didn't reside, but all this preparation was going on as what came out from the investigation of the police.
Right.
Over to you.
Aparna Jha, they're joining us with that ground report on the massive terror bust in that joint operation by the police. Thank you, Aparna, for joining us with that. Now, Bengaluru police in Jammu and Kashmir have said that 2 doctors from Kashmir who were arrested in Haryana's Faridabad and Uttar Pradesh Saharanpur in recent days were allegedly part of an interstate transnational terror module. Now, in a major counter-terror operation, Jammu and Kashmir Police has busted an interstate transnational terror module linked with Jaish-e-Mohammad and Ansar Ghazwat-ul-Hind. The operation has led to the arrest of key operatives and the recovery of a massive cache of arms, ammunition and explosives during coordinated searches in Jammu and Kashmir and other states. On the 19th of October, multiple Jaish-e-Mohammad posters were found pasted at different locations in Naugam, Srinagar, threatening and intimidating police and security forces. 7 terror operatives have been arrested as part of the ongoing operation. The investigation has revealed a white-collar terror ecosystem involving radicalized professionals and students in contact with foreign handlers operating from Pakistan and other countries. The group has been using encrypted channels for indoctrination, coordination, fund movement and logistics. Funds were raised through professional and academic networks under the guise of social or charitable causes. The accused were found involved in identifying persons to radicalize, initiate and recruit them into terrorist ranks, besides raising funds, arranging logistics, procurement of arms and ammunition and materials for preparing IEDs or improvised explosive devices. Searches were conducted at multiple locations by Jammu and Kashmir Police in Srinagar, Anantnag, Ganderbal and Shopian. Similarly, Jammu and Kashmir Police also conducted searches at Faridabad in tandem with the Haryana Police and at Saharanpur with the UP Police. Some big revelations in the case of 3 ISIS terrorists arrested by the Gujarat anti-terror squad on Sunday. Now, sources say that in a joint operation with central agencies, the terrorists who were arrested had allegedly conducted a recce of the Lucknow RSS office with the intention of carrying out a terrorist attack. They had also conducted a recce of Delhi's Azadpur Mandi, a highly crowded area. Of the 3 arrested terrorists, 2 are from Uttar Pradesh and 1 from Hyderabad. According to sources, this module is quite large, involving several sleeper cells.
गुजरात एटीएस ने जो 3 आतंकी गिरफ्तार किए उसकी पूछपरछ में अलग अलग कई चौंकावनारे खुलासे हो रहे हैं। जिस तरह से अहमदाबाद की अलग अलग जगहों की रेकी की गई है, उसमें से नरोड़ा फ्रूट मार्केट था, लाल दरवाज़ा था और ऐसी कई भीड़भाड़ वाली जगह है कि जिसका वीडियो जो आतंकी के मोबाइल से एटीएस को मिल चुका है। जिस तरह से देखा जाए तो भीड़भाड़ वाली जहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा भीड़भाड़ होती है वहाँ कुछ टारगेट करने का प्लान था या फिर कोई बड़े नेता उसके टारगेट में थे, ये अब उसकी पूछपरछ में सामने आएगा। परंतु जिस तरह से अलग अलग मुद्दाओं पर जो एटीएस पूछपरछ कर रही है उसमें सामने आया है, उसके मोबाइल से जो वीडियो मिले हैं, लखनऊ के वीडियो हो, दिल्ली के वीडियो हो या चाहे अहमदाबाद के वीडियो हो, अहमदाबाद के नरोड़ा एरिया में जिस तरह से बड़ी फ्रूट मार्केट है, यहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा भीड़भाड़ रहती है। उसके साथ साथ लाल दरवाज़ा एरिया है जहाँ पर भी सबसे ज़्यादा भीड़भाड़ रहती है, उसको टारगेट करने का प्लान था। ये मोबाइल है, वीडियो है, उसमें से मिला है और एटीएस की पूछपरछ में बड़े बड़े खुलासे हो रहे हैं। और अभी भी एटीएस की पूछपरछ, क्योंकि तीनों आतंकी रिमांड पे है, तो बड़ी बड़ी खुलासे पूछपरछ में सामने आएंगे और आगे भी जिस तरह से एटीएस की तपास चल रही है उसमें भी कहीं हकीकतें बाहर आने की पूरी संभावनाएं देखी जा रही है।
A massive fraud has shaken one of the most trusted religious institutions in the country. A special investigation team, or SIT, led by the CBI has uncovered a 250 crore rupee fake ghee scandal linked to the Tirupati Laddu, the sacred prasadam of the Tirumala Temple. Investigators say a company named Bhole Baba Organic Dairy supplied synthetic ghee to the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams for 5 years, from 2019 to 2024. In that time, nearly 68 lakh kilograms of spurious ghee were delivered. And this was not a small-time adulteration. According to the SIT charge sheet, this was a full-scale industrial-level operation using palm oil, palm kernel oil, hydrogenated fats, chemical esters, artificial aroma and coloring agents. In short, not a single drop of real milk fat. The SIT says the dairy never procured milk at all. Local farmers confirmed that they never sold milk to the company. Instead, records were fabricated to create the illusion of legitimate operations. The promoters even bought a defunct dairy, renamed it and used it as a front to source chemicals and palm oil from major suppliers in Delhi. And to make this fake ghee pass tests, the report reveals a disturbing detail. Chemicals like acetic acid ester were added to boost the RM value, a key purity test used by the temple. This allowed the product to appear genuine in quality checks. The company has been accused of using proxy dairies even after being blacklisted, allegedly continuing to push fake ghee into the system. The promoters, Pomil and Vipin Jain, have now been named in the charge sheet. Serious questions now arise. How did this pass temple checks for years? Who inside the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam enabled it? And how could a sacred offering, trusted by millions, become the center of such a brazen fraud?
What we've learned so far is that the company that was supplying had no connection with dairy, and it has also come to light that close to 250 crores were given in the last 5 years, and till the last few days, close to 21 people have been investigated in this entire matter. Now, it raises a lot of questions because this entire the SIT probe intensified after the arrest of accused number 16. His name is Ajay Kumar Sugandhu. He is one of the main key person who has been believed to be supplying chemicals such as the monoglyceride and acetic acid to the Bole Baba company, and it is believed that most of it had been palm oil. So this was first raised by Pawan Kalyan and Chandrababu Naidu 2 years back, where they said that beef fat and other products have been used, and there should be an investigation done in the entire Tirupati Ladi. And since then, this entire thing has snowballed into a huge controversy, where now it is believed to have said that a company which had been supplying close to 50 lakh kgs of ghee was not even a company that is deemed to be a supplier, and they had already been reprimanded in 2022 by the TDP government, and they have been blacklisted, and these promoters still continue to supply adulterated ghee. So all these things have now become a part or the part of the investigation, and it is only time that we'll get to know how all this entire thing operated and who are the actual people behind it.
Now, a massive shake-up has hit Bengaluru's Parappana Agrahara Central Jail, the state's largest and most high-security prison, after shocking videos emerged showing inmates enjoying what's being called VVIP treatment behind bars. Karnataka's Home Minister Parameshwara today confirmed that the jail superintendent and ASP have been dismissed following an internal inquiry. The government says lapses in prison management have been confirmed, even though some of the viral videos and photos were old, dating back to the year 2023. Chief Superintendent of Prisons K. Suresh has also been transferred, and for the first time, an IPS officer will take charge of the Parappana Agrahara jail. Home Minister of Karnataka, Parameshwara, said a high-power committee has now been formed to conduct a full review of prison operations and submit a detailed report to the government. The move comes after viral videos showed high-profile inmates, including death row convict Umesh Reddy, gold smuggler Tarun Raj, and even an ISIS operative brought from Dubai, allegedly using mobile phones, watching TV, and enjoying unauthorized privileges inside the prison. The government has vowed strict action, calling it a matter of grave concern for prison integrity and public trust. Massive shake-up.
और वीडियो है, और वो वीडियो है, पहले मैं फोटो दिखा देता हूं। ये व्यक्ति है उमेश रेड्डी। उमेश रेड्डी एक कन्विक्टेड सीरियल रेपिस्ट है। सोचिए, हम बेटी बचाओ की बात करते हैं, कांग्रेस पार्टी उमेश रेड्डी जैसे बलात्कारियों को वीआईपी बनाओ की मानसिकता से चलती है। उसके कमरे में टीवी दिख रहा है आपको, उसको दिख रहा है कि वो कैसे फोन पर बात कर रहा है और उसको मन चाहा खाना वहां पर परोसा जा रहा है, और ये एक कन्विक्टेड रेपिस्ट है। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि उसके ऊपर क्या आरोप लगे हैं। पुलिस ने बताया है कि यह व्यक्ति कम से कम 18 मर्डर और 20 रेप के लिए जिम्मेदार है। एक रेप उसने एक छोटी सी हाई स्कूल जाने वाली बच्ची का किया था और फिर उसके बाद उस बच्ची का सिर फोड़ दिया था। एक 16 साल की बच्ची का चित्रदुर्गा में रेप और मर्डर किया था। एक 37 वर्षीय विधवा का उसने घर में घुसकर उसके 7 साल के बच्चे के सामने, जो विटनेस है, उसके सामने जाकर रेप किया था। और स्वयं उसने 18 मर्डर्स किए हैं, यह कन्फेशन उसने दिया है, और कई केसेस में कन्विक्ट हुआ है। और जब कन्विक्ट हुआ तो पता है कर्नाटका हाईकोर्ट ने उसके बारे में क्या कहा? कर्नाटका हाईकोर्ट ने कहा कि दिस मैन इज अ डेविल इन मैन्स गार्ब। और जो व्यक्ति डेविल इन मैन्स गार्ब है, ये बलात्कारी, हमने देखा है पश्चिम बंगाल में भी टीएमसी बचाती है बलात्कारियों को, पर कर्नाटका में वीवीआईपी बनाती है। उमेश रेड्डी।
Now we have my colleague Mohammad Wajiullah joining us live from Bengaluru with the latest. Waji, talk to us. These are shocking videos, all said and done, even if it is from 2 years ago. It talks about what is systemically rotten when it comes to the Parappana Agrahara jail, one of the most high-profile prisons. This is a prison which has seen some of the most high-profile, political inmates from the world of business, all kinds of people. And here you have, as the BJP was pointing out, Umesh Reddy, one of the worst criminals ever possible, enjoying all kinds of privileges inside the jail.
Absolutely, Krishna. Umesh Reddy is also one of those against whom there is an entire documentary on Netflix called The Beast of Bengaluru. He is somebody who's been in jail for a very long time. Not just him, but there are other ISIS terrorists and rapists, smugglers, murderers who've been seen with the phone in this latest a revelation that has come from Parappana Agrahara, and it is nothing but embarrassing to the Karnataka government and the Karnataka police for the shoddy work they did. Today, the Home Minister did a press conference, and in that he reiterated that most of the videos that are out right now is from 2023, and it has come out as a part of the conspiracy. And but there are some videos which are of last year, especially of Tarun, who is also somebody who was arrested during the Rania Rao gold case, and his photo has also been seen using mobile phones. There are other terrorists who have been using this, and now this has not gone down well because though the Karnataka government has suspended people, superintendent officer and assistant jailers, the question is how is this happening again and again? The BJP has raised this issue, saying that the Karnataka government does not have R. Ashok, while speaking to this, has also turned it into Hindu-Muslim, saying that when this happened in the case of Darshan, who was a Hindu, they went to Supreme Court, but now there are ISIS terrorists, there are Bangladeshis, and they are Muslims. That's why the Karnataka government is giving them leeway. There is no logic to it, but the point over here is that the BJP has raised this issue on how a free hand is being given to prisoners in this matter. Though we've heard the press conference of Shahzad Poonawala in Delhi, where he also pointed out Umesh Reddy's photo, he pointed out other prisoners' photo, calling it that why is this happening again and again in the Karnataka government? And these are questions that even the public is raising, because during the time of Darshan, these videos had come out of him having VIP treatment. Now you have videos of them coming out using phone, though the government has pushed it down, saying that these are the videos of 2023 and some of them of just last year. The question still remains that there is this nexus that goes on in the jails where people are able to get phones, drugs, cigarettes, alcohol especially. There are videos of them having a party over there. There are videos of them dancing which are in the possession of our channel, of them having alcohol. So these are questions that raises a lot of doubts with regards to the preparedness and the arrangements that are there in these jails.
Vajji, the other thing is that, okay, those videos are from 2023. We wonder what the situation is like right now. If the videos are from 2025, there's no chance, that it'll be any different. And hence, you have the Home Minister of Karnataka confirming that, the superintendent, the jail superintendent Mageri and the ASP Ashok Bhajantri, they both have been dismissed after that internal inquiry. They've said that the lapses in prison management have been confirmed. This is what is coming in from the state government. And the chief superintendent of prison, K. Suresh, has also been transferred, and now an IPS officer will take charge of the Parappan Agrahara jail. What other measures are expected?
Well, the Home Minister has made it clear that the senior officers should regular visit Parappan Agrahara and take a thorough check. CCTV footages have been, CCTV cameras have been placed, and a thorough checking will be done of whoever comes in and goes out of the Parappan Agrahara. One thing one has to remind the Home Minister also is that these are things that have already been there. What is the arrangement that is going to be done after that? There are jammers also inside Parappan Agrahara so that people don't use their phone. Then what are smartphones doing there? How are they able to get through those jammers? How is all of this happening? So there has to be an overall cleansing of that entire place, because after all, you've been seeing that whatever that is coming out in terms of videos, in terms of photos, are something that have already come out in the past also, of how there is freedom for prisoners in the jail. It's no more like a jail, it's more like a club. There is also videos of them dancing and coming out. Now the government has made it clear that there will be monitoring it once or twice in a month. Senior officers will visit, take a check of all of these things. They will also try to see that no police officer is in one position for a very long time and they are shuffled or they are moved from one place to another, because if they are in a place for more than 2 to 3 years, they get comfortable and then they know the loopholes that are there and they try to violate. So the government on an overall level is trying to make sure that they make sure this menace doesn't come out anymore, because this is nothing but embarrassing. Though some videos can be old, there are still videos which are new and which raises questions about the system that is run in the prison.